Hi everyone, this is Junaid's Guide to Unlocking Your Potential. I've been thinking about things today and I thought, to unlocking the potential of mind, one has to take responsibility for one's action, one thinking, one's doing. So I'd like to make a few points and talk about these points. What role does responsibility play in a person's rehabilitation of the mind? What bearings does responsibility have on a person's values and his or her integrity? What does responsibility have to do with overts or withhold? When I say overt, someone who does a harmful act against someone. And when I say withhold, someone who's done harm against someone, keeps it all to himself, and when they face this person, they can't look at them, they can't have direct contact, and they evade the issue of conversation. And it may lead that this person may even take themselves out of that environment to avoid. And this person is called a withhold. In this, I believe we can learn answers that can and will open the mind. A way forward for a better new world in place of a dark or tormented one. So let's talk about responsibility. In order to make up one's mind to be responsible about things, it is necessary to get over the idea that one has been forced into responsibility. The power of choice is still senior to responsibility. And when I talk about senior, I mean the power of choice is a higher level of data that when you make a choice, the choice is made before acting on taking board that responsibility. So that data is senior. What one does against his will operate as an overt act against himself. So when you go against your will, you're actually creating harm against yourself, because the will is the good in us that is inherent in us. So when you go against that will, you're actually creating harm against yourself. And that can lead to other things. It can lead to, when we're talking about unlocking the power of the mind, unlocking or unleashing the potential of the mind, you can see where this is going. It can lead to illnesses. It can lead to one inadvertently doing internal harm to himself. But when you break it all down to unwillingness to do anything, lacks will in itself and is an aberration. And we talk about an aberration, we're talking about distancing yourself from the situation at hand. Something rational. So responsibility plays a big role in everything we do. And on a daily basis, one needs to take ownership of one's responsibility. Is your responsibility to your family? Is it to your children? is yourself first and foremost, your parents, your wife, your husband. This I put forward, and I think everyone on a daily basis should really think about their responsibility on a daily basis. Responsibility to the people around you, responsibility to your community, responsibility to your country, responsibility to and in your job, and just moral ethics forms and help to forms your responsibility. So again, this is Junaid's Guide to Unlocking Your Potential. Like, share and subscribe and get into discussion of the topics I'm bringing forward, because it excites me to talk about these things, because I spent a lot of time researching these areas and studying them, and found that I want to share it with people. I want to share it with the masses. And for people who are introvert, you keep things in yourself. You're thinking, you don't know what to do. You want to do things you don't. Just come out of the closet, and then just open up and let's have a discussion. So, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. This is Junaid's Guide to Unlocking Your Potential. Have a good day.